All of the changes that have happened to me over the last 8 years have made me realize how skinny I am or what I look like in clothing is not what's important. For me, this journey is about reducing my chances of reoccurrence.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first, just introduce yourself, your name, and the year you were diagnosed the first and the second time.
My name is Theresa Daly, and I was diagnosed in June of 2016 and then again in July of 2018. I would say I really wasn't very knowledgeable during my treatment. It was in 2016. The resources weren't necessarily as prominent for me, so I really just ate what I could to get by. I really didn't have an appetite. I ate a lot of what my husband made were egg McMuffin type of things, an English muffin and a scrambled egg. I didn't have a strong desire to eat, mouth sores and things like that. I really didn't prioritize what I would eat. It was really just making sure that I had something to eat to give me some energy. During my second diagnosis, I had the opportunity to meet with a registered dietitian at the Cancer Center. And while she provided me with very valuable information, it was very overwhelming. I decided that I would take little bits of it and make changes. I would add more greens to my diet, and I would have tofu and not have as much beef. And I also made changes in my home as well, looking at some of the chemicals that are in the products and the cooking pans and even the soaps that were used in my house. And I tried to just do little changes at a time because I think for me it would not have been successful, even though I still have room to grow, if I had come in and tried to do it all at once. I will tell you, eating whole foods and preparing your own food is a lot of work. You have to be organized, you have to go to the grocery store, you have to know what you want to make. It's much easier to pull a box of pasta and pasta sauce out of the cabinet and just to throw that in. But if you want to make a bowl with tofu and grains and different vegetables, you have to be prepared. I actually do feel healthier. I think a lot of the processed foods were making me feel not as healthy and energized. I enjoy food now. My diet is much more adventurous, and we go out and get food from Pakistani restaurants or Chinese or different types of ethnic foods. I've tried to bring my family along on this journey with me. Sometimes it's hard, and they still want the chips and the different orange chips and things like that and candy, and that's okay. Because as I've learned, people have eaten those foods their entire life and never get cancer. And so I have what I have and they have what they have. Last night I made tofu and I just was like, wow, this is so good. I think the most significant thing that I've learned is to read labels, to embrace new types of food and not to be afraid of them because you won't like them. If you don't like them, just throw it out. It's not the end of the world. I see my journey with food in the future as evolving. I think there are still changes that I can make to allow me to be healthier. I want to be here for my family, and that is the most important thing to me.